From the floor of the CME Group, it's Peter Yastrow on OptionMonster.com. The big news, of course, is the Fed. Bernanke stayed exactly as we had expected. He is remaining resolute. He will not raise rates. The big mistake that they made in Europe was starting to raise early. That was the mistake they made in this country in the 1930s. That's what led to the Great Depression. Bernanke's not going to make that mistake. He's not going to start tightening. He is going to wait. We have bigger problems in this country. We talked about this last week. And the big monster out there is the deflationary problem. When people's wages will no longer keep up, then what are we going to do? And the only way to keep people's wages going is keep rates low and hope maybe people will hire them and continue to try and engage in some projects. If they raise rates now, we'll have a massive problem on our hands. Same thing with the deficit. Deficit's another problem. It's easy to say, let's just cut spending and get this deficit in line. But if you cut spending, you're going to have a dislocation to the economy. You're going to cause immediate problems in the economy. Rather, they're going to continue to vote and vote and vote to raise the debt ceiling. It sounds pretty obvious at first. You raise the debt ceiling, you don't cause any problems, you don't dislocate the economy, you don't shut off all of the government spending. The problem is the old frog in the water analogy. The frog in the water analogy goes like this. If you take a frog and throw him into a pot of boiling water, he'll jump right out. He knows it's hot. But if you throw that frog into a pan of cold water and slowly bring the water up to a boil, he won't ever notice that the temperature's going up, and he will be a boiled frog. Much the same way that's happening now with our deficits. We continue to put on the new debt ceiling, keep raising the level, and we're not aware of the fact that it's causing more and more problems on our economy in the long run. But unfortunately, it is the only solution we've got right now. Got to keep rates low, got to inflate our way out of this. There's no other opportunity for us to grow. But that's good news for us. Let's take advantage of cheap money, continue to buy commodities. The systemic problems out there are forcing the Fed's hands, and those of us who trade can take advantage of it. From the CME floor, this is Peter Yastrow. Happy trading.
Hey, bring it back, bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one, on to the next